Starting with the Seven of Cups. Decisions, perhaps. The Devil. King of Pentacles. Okay. Right. Seven of Cups is about making a decision, but it's about being discerning about the decision you make. I think you've had quite a few people influencing that decision. People who are quite toxic, people who are out for what they can get rather than understanding what you need. The toxicity around you could be things like, societal toxicity, where it's like you must do it this way and you must do it that way. People telling you that's the way it's always done. Well, no, you do it your own way. It could also be things like things getting in your way, like you have a decision to make but you're procrastinating now, and you're spending too much time on video games or too much time on this platform, for example. Do you know what I mean? It could be any of those things that are getting in your way, and it isn't actually too difficult to imagine that sometimes your health might be suffering simply, for example, because you're drinking too much coffee. It could be things like that. It's anything that actually gets in your way of progressing. Do you know what I mean? It could be the simplest things, because the devil does represent toxic things in our life, toxic elements. It's nothing to be really seriously frightened of. It doesn't mean the devil's going to come and bite your head off, you know what I mean, or take you off to hell. It's nothing like that. It's just all these things that we allow to get in our way and hinder our progress and things like that. And we do allow it at the end of the day. Sometimes, I didn't have any choice. We always have a choice, but sometimes you've got to make the best of a bad thing. But sometimes it could also be that you do have that choice, but you're not willing to make the choice that will prove best in the long run. You're just frightened of making that choice, and it's not that simple, is it? I mean, like, life's not that simple. Life just gets in the way, but it's about recognising the toxicity that is there. It's about recognising that you're allowing that toxicity. So the cards are blowing away. Allowing that toxicity to run your life, if you feel what I mean. You've got to make those decisions, but you've got to do it based on what will make you happy, what's the best decision for you. If the decision doesn't feel right in the first place, if something doesn't sit right with you, you know deep down it's a bad decision, but sometimes we still make those decisions. If you can be like that, if you can make decisions based on what's best for you, it'll help you come into this energy of the King of Pentacles. He's very grounded. He's often quite wealthy, but he's mastered all those earthly things, and he lives his own life.